Welcome to a little Team Talk special, which is coming to you not on a Wednesday, as is our norm, but on a Friday. And it's not coming to you today because we forgot and we're now catching it up quick, as much as last night as an eldership we got together to take stock of the last couple of weeks of praying, fasting, and going before God for Newgen. And we want to come and give you some feedback around that. And so if you were one of those that sent us a contribution, some encouragement, a prophetic word, thank you so much. And just to say, we had some external input from Liberty and Neil and Lucy Cox, who came and shared with us one Tuesday night as an eldership team. And so we feel like we've heard from God. But just to come and say this, that as we get to moments like this, there may be a temptation in us, especially in me, to come and say, okay, been there, done that, tick it off, let's move on to the next thing. And the overarching, let me say the overarching, the biggest thing that we heard God say to us in this time was, do not move on prematurely. Wait, continue waiting for me. Come and rest, continue to rest in me. But understand that waiting is not apathy. That in your waiting, you're not going to waste away and shrivel up into nothing, but that there can be a kind of waiting where God comes and works on us and grows us. Almost like a pregnant lady who in her waiting begins to grow as she comes and gives birth in time. That Newgen would be like a pregnant lady, that in her waiting God has come, made her spiritually pregnant, and that in her waiting she's busy growing, waiting to come and to give birth to something new. And so we're incredibly excited about that, where God's coming and saying, no, don't move on to the next thing, continue waiting, and continue to steward the things that I've already given you, this call to mission and to discipleship and to worship, and take these things and just take them to the next level and steward them well. And so there's very little that's going to change practically going forward, but there is one big thing that I want to share with you, which is incredibly exciting, and it's this, that for the month of Feb, we're going to come and we're going to cancel our Sunday fellowship groups. So no Sunday fellowship groups in the month of Feb. Instead, we're going to meet for the whole month at the refinery, and we're going to have together Sundays the whole month. And the reason we want to do this is we want to pick up on a preaching series, wait for it, in the book of Song of Songs. And yes, that is a nervous little smile on my mouth. And yes, parents, you should bring earplugs for your kids, because there may be some risque things that you might hear. But really, the book of Song of Songs is not something to run away from. It's something to run to. And so there's this steamy relationship between this man and the woman, and they long for each other and they delight in each other. And really, that is a metaphor. The hidden message of the book of Song of Songs is that relationship between that man and a woman is a metaphor for the relationship that we're invited to, that we can come and satisfy the deepest longings of our hearts in God, and that we can delight in Him, and that He wants to delight in us. And really, all the imagery in the book of Song of Songs of a garden and the garden that they're in is a throwback to the Garden of Eden, of how it once was. And so if we want to come and make sure that we wait on God well, it's not to come and make the mistake of thinking our relationship with God is our Bible and praying at home. Yes, those things are important and they're a tool, but really there's this deep divine romance that God invites us to. And we need to be reminded of that. We need to come and rekindle that. We need to come and rekindle how we once felt about God, how excited we were about Him, to be given permission to long for Him and to desire Him once again. If we can do that, I'm certain that what God would birth from us in the future is going to be incredible. So looking forward to this Sunday, looking forward to the journey ahead. We'll have some more details coming out to you soon. God bless you all.